A few months ago, I set out on an incredible journey, my first ever Aurora chase. Starting from Toronto, my destination was Torrance Barrens Dark-Sky Preserve via Lake Simcoe, a well-known spot for stargazing and catching the northern lights. Looking back, it was an unforgettable experience. And today, I want to share what I learned so that you can plan your own Aurora adventure. The first thing I had to consider was location. To get the best view of the Aurora, I needed to get as far away from city lights as possible. After some research, I chose Torrance Barrens Dark-Sky Preserve. The route I took passed through Port Perry, which was a great place to stop for a break before heading deeper into the countryside. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to see the Aurora is not factoring in light pollution. Even a little artificial light can wash out the colors, making it almost impossible to see. If you're planning a trip, make sure you check a light pollution map and pick a dark sky area. Torrance Barrens was perfect for this. No city lights for miles. I had no idea where to start, so I turned to online communities. The Facebook groups Aurora Chasers Ontario and Northern Lights Enthusiasts were incredibly helpful. People shared real-time updates on Aurora activity, cloud coverage, and the best locations. If you're serious about seeing the northern lights, I highly recommend joining these kinds of groups. Just because the Aurora is happening doesn't mean you'll see it. I used an app called Aurora Forecast to check the KP index, which predicts geomagnetic activity. A KP of 5 or higher gives you a good chance of seeing the lights. The app also showed cloud coverage, which was important because even a thin layer of clouds could block the view. The drive was about 2.5 to 3 hours, and I was constantly checking the Aurora forecast. As I passed through Port Perry, I got a notification. It was happening. I pulled over, looked up, and there it was, a faint glow starting to build. I couldn't resist stopping for a while. In the middle of my journey, I stepped out to take in the moment. The sky was already dancing, with subtle waves of green moving across the horizon. It was surreal to witness it even before reaching my final destination. After capturing a few photos, I continued my drive, even more excited for what awaited me at Torrance Barrens. And then it happened. A faint green glow appeared on the horizon, slowly getting brighter. Within minutes, the sky was alive with shimmering waves of green and purple. It was surreal. Photos and videos can't do it justice. It's something you have to experience for yourself. Looking back, here are the most important things I learned. Check the forecast. Don't just go out randomly. Make sure conditions are good. Avoid light pollution. The darker the sky, the better. Join a community. Real-time tips from other chasers are invaluable. Be patient. The Aurora isn't always predictable, and sometimes you have to wait. Even though it took months before I finally saw my first Aurora, it was 100% worth it. That was my first experience chasing the Aurora, and I can't wait to do it again. If you're planning your own trip, I hope this video helps. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights? Where's your favorite spot to watch them? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep looking up.